Here's Carlson now for the point after.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So how about that for an intriguing start? The opening kickoff of the ball game, return for a touchdown. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
First carry now for David Montgomery.
He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Jaden Reed is deep for Green Bay.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other 2/3, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The Packers have 1 and 3 here in the early part of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking to go 4 games without a win, things just start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
On 3rd down, Love.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. That's going to be caught. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Luke Musgrave.
On 1st and 10, Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Back to throw, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Here comes Reed.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go bootleg. Love.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Counting down toward the midway point in corner
first down, going to the air with Love. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. His throw is incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. This unit very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they're ranked. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there.
On now is the Packers punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. On the return is Reed. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Packers now to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up from the 41. Here's 2nd down and 8. Throwing. Love. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Love. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. We'll go down. It's a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they give you underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Going back to Love. Leaving it under the left to Dobbs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there to 22. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Love. Touchdown! Romeo Dobbs from 19 yards away. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The numbers for Gibbs from last week: 15 carries, 70 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Play action. It's Goff. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Fielded at the 20. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. Green Bay about set for another series. Here comes Romeo Doubs. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's 1 catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. Breaks a tackle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down. Love looking to throw it.
Oh.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Love, they go play action now. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Lions offense set to take over. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gain decent yardage.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Gone. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Here's Goff. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And that one too wide and incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
On the set.
On 1st and 10, Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. To throw now. Here's Love. Got Dobbs over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Holding. Offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Fine, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Eluding the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return, and the Lions will take over. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Out of his end zone, Love. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Dobbs. A pause now as they tend to an injured player. And it's the quarterback, Jordan Love. He's shaken up out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A throw caught by Dobbs. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, bro! You could have had it.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. To throw again. Strong. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll go again to Jones. And some room to work. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. An inside give to Jones. John Kaminsky got him down defensively. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 3rd and 5. Off the play fake. Strong. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. Operating from the gun. Strong. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed.
Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more. Late stages of the game here.
What's the injury? That's what I want to know.
Quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. An unlucky number here. A loss of 13 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive. Almost whiffed on it. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they...
It's week 7 of the National Football League, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Packers and the Rams on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I want to do. I'm gonna do superstar mode.
Hey, let's keep building momentum now. Way to come through, fellas. Let's get it.
Here we go, Shaq! Hut, hut. Here we go! Ready, go! Ready, set, ready. Go! Ready, ready. It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll see Christian Watson, whose utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Packers and the Giants on Sunday night.
Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as
the Green Bay offense ready to take over. They go play action here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. The partner of this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night.
I don't quit the game, but
to win Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because...
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Azeez Ojulari in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. Gillespie. This is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Cox hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year.
Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A gain there of 21 yards. Off play action. Gillespie. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10, right at the 40. They'll look to throw again. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Already he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter, and he's got a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Charles, every time that he makes one, their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdowns.
Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. Here's a diving catch right side. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes two to tango. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because...
And this is caught. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Gillespie. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Gillespie. His throw incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back on. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rolling to his right. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Packers! Jaden Reed, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been throwing to start the drive. Gillespie, flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Ali Cox. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well, I think Lady Luck was on his side.
Back to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 27 yards. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Off play action. Gillespie out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Off the play fake. Gillespie. That's hooked in by Musgrave for a Packer touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Throwing on first down. Gillespie eluding the pressure right. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Gillespie escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That one good for 24 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally. Operating from the gun, Gillespie. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mo Cox with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. In motion left goes a tight end. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Gets past one man. They can't tackle him. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 70. And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now the Packers get set to go. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in. Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. Let's face it, this has been a master.
Touchdown! Jaden Reed with his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QB is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie, flush to his right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Off play action. Gillespie. Out to the left here to Reed. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with a big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter, and Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball, and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they...
Hey, who got media today?
Yo, Madden pass. Where you at?
Welcome to a record-setting edition of Mancast. Our boy Cap just broke the single-season passing yards record.
You've got Manning, Breeze, Brady, and Mahomes near the top of that list, and none of them has done better than Cap.
We've seen that record broken a number of times in 2011. Is that big of a deal?
What are you talking about, man? Over 100 years of pro football, and nobody has thrown for more yards than my man Cap. It's no disputing that.
When you break a record, it is big time. So congrats to Cap, but I still need to see more.
Here we go.
Okay, congrats to you. Congrats to Cap.
A record-setting edition of Mancast is still a fight between these two.
That was cool.
Bringing this game up at my next contract.
Welcome to a record-setting edition of Mancast. Our boy Cap just broke...